Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Popeye, FederalJack.com, and Down the Rabbit Hole. Just wanted to let everyone know that new T-shirts are available for Federal Jack and Down the Rabbit Hole. I get a lot of messages on YouTube asking me when the new T-shirts are going to come out, and I haven't printed a batch probably in about 2 years now because we had a huge batch the last time. I had a large amount that I was able to give away. In fact, a lot of them I ended up giving away as radio promotions and stuff like that. This time around, we're doing it a bit differently because the last batch of T-shirts, the cost of the shirts themselves was donated to us by a listener. They contacted me once they realized that I was interested in doing another batch of shirts because we don't make any money doing this, so we don't have tons of money to go out and spend on merchandise and stuff like that. So the shirts are usually special order. That's the way we do them. It's kind of like a limited edition thing, which is cool because it makes it a little bit special, I guess. It makes it kind of cool to have one because not everybody has one and there aren't tons of them out there. So we do limited batch runs of them, and then that's it. Because we don't, I guess if there was a larger call for them, we would do more. But we in the past, we've always done small runs. So I decided to do another run of T-shirts, but this time we're going to do a little bit differently. I'm going to do the pre-order process. Now, the pre-order process is really simple. I'm going to go through it in a second, but I want to first show you where the shirts are. So you go to federaljack.com. You're on the front page, or maybe you're on another page. Maybe you're, listening to one of the radio shows or something, right? You're clicking on something over here, and you want to buy a federaljack.com T-shirt. Well, you go over here to the front where it says Federal Pre-order federaljack.com and DTRH with Popeye T-shirts. Available now, black, and then it says buy now, green. Obviously, it's an animated GIF, but it's also a button. You can either click that and it'll take you to the page, or you can go up here to the store in the header, and if you highlight it with your mouse, you can pick these two, or bottom Federal Jack down the rabbit hole T-shirts. So you can either click this here, double click it with your mouse, or click it with your mouse, however you have your mouse set up, and it'll take you to the page, or go over here and click this like I just did, and it will open the page. So again, you can either click that and it'll open the page, or go over here to the store and click this and it'll bring you to the same page. So you're on the page. You want to decide obviously which shirt you want. This is what they look like: green, OD green, black. The OD green is very popular in the South, especially in the summer months because of the sun and the heat. Black does kind of soak up heat. Black's also pretty popular, but especially in the South, I've noticed that a lot of people like the OD green. So brought it back again for this run. I like having two colors available. It gives people more of an option to go with. Here are all the ordering instructions on the bottom. It's really simple. It's not that hard. In fact, it's all you gotta do is click whatever size you want. So say you want a small. Oh, I'd like a small or a medium or a large or an extra large or a triple XL. That's the size they go up to. Triple XL is 25 instead of 20 because it's extra material. I can't do anything about that. That's just the way it is. So triple XL, XL, double XL, large. Let's say you decide you want a medium. Okay, well, I want black or OD green. Let's go OD green. So you decide you want a medium, OD green. You click add to cart, and then it'll bring you to the PayPal page. I know a lot of people don't like PayPal, but it's a secure way for people to do stuff with their credit cards. Every time I've done stuff where it was just cash or email me and you can send a money order, nobody orders anything. Okay? I know everybody out there thinks they're beating the system, but nobody ever backs up what they say when they say they're going to mail stuff in or anything else. Never happens. So just it's easier to do this. Now, if you do want to mail me a money order, or if you wanted to send silver or something somehow, although I don't think silver is not worth $20. If you wanted to send me somehow $20 worth of silver, that would be interesting. Although I would have to, make sure it's real silver before I sent your shirt, because I'm not going to get taken for some painted crap or some fake Chinese crap either. Maybe you didn't realize it, but it's just easier to use the PayPal thing. But if you do want to pay other ways, you can email me here, contact dtrh@yahoo.com, and I will respond and figure out how to help you if I can. Also, if you're outside of the country, email me there. If you're in another part of the world other than the United States, because the shipping, the $20 shipping, or excuse me, the $20 price for the T-shirts, um, does not include shipping if you're outside the United States. Inside the United States, shipping with tracking is included in the $20 price. If you're outside of the United States, it's not, because the shipping outside of the United States costs more than the shirt itself does. So I would be paying to send the shirt to you. It would actually cost me money to send you the T-shirt. Not only would I have to get, you would get the shirt for free almost, but I would have to pay out of my pocket on top of it to ship it. It's expensive. In fact, like Canada, for instance, I know I have Canadian listeners. I had a couple Canadians email me already asking me about it, and they asked me how much it was, and I've checked it out, and it's via the post office, which is how I do things. It's $36 just to ship the shirt, around $36 just to ship it. That's the quote they gave me. I'm sure it might be a dollar or two less. It might not though, because it's international priority mail. So they have a set rate for it, and certain countries they have a set rate going into certain countries. It used to be a little bit different a couple of years ago, but the post office has changed up the way they do certain things and their pricing policies because they need money. So it is the way it is. Anyway, contact me at that email address. It's contactdtrh@yahoo.com. The full word, contactdtrh@yahoo.com. Look, I'll show it to you. It's right here again. Contactdtrh@yahoo.com, and I will message you back. We'll go back and forth, figure out shipping cost. Again, if you don't want to pay via credit card, if you want to send like a money order or cash or something like that, or some other method of payment, you can email me and work it out with me that way. I believe it or not, I do get those requests. So I try to accept as many different methods of payment. I do get asked about Bitcoin. I don't have a Bitcoin wallet. I used to, but I haven't been really trusting of Bitcoin currency lately, just because of the way the powers that shouldn't be have been attacking it. So right now, I mean, I guess contact me. I guess if you wanted to really send me Bitcoin or something, I guess I could figure out a way to do it. But it would be like what, like an eighth of a Bitcoin or a hundredth of a Bitcoin for $20. It'd just be easier to pay it another way. Anyway, T-shirts are now available. FederalJack.com. You can order them right over here on the side. You can go up here to the store and click on there. Again, 2 colors, black or OD green. Shipping is included, $20, and you will get, as I said here, you will get a Truth Frequency Radio bumper sticker. And let me explain the pre-order process really quick, and then I will leave you all to the rest of your day. The pre-order process is this. I don't, because we don't have a lot of money here, we don't get a paycheck or anything to run down the rabbit hole or Federal Jack. We operate solely out of our pockets, and if people donate, when we do a T-shirt order, it's we have to order a certain amount. You can't just order 20 shirts or 30 shirts. You have to order, I think the minimum order is like 50, something like that. So you have to order a certain amount of T-shirts. You have to know that you're going to be able to sell a certain amount of T-shirts. And I've seen other people order 50 or 100 shirts or 200 shirts, and they get stuck with them for years. And if you're not funded, like if you don't have someone donating money to you, like in the past, that's how we were able to fund our T-shirt orders in the past. Listeners or readers of FederalJack.com would send in donations, or in one case, one guy wanted to fund the whole thing, and he paid for it in one fell swoop for us, which was really cool. And that enabled me to actually, the deal was that if he paid for the T-shirt order, we would give them away for free. And because we really weren't trying to make money on them, I fulfilled that promise. I gave away every one of the T-shirts. I never charged anybody $1 for any of the last batch of shirts. The ones before it I did, but not the last batch. We gave the whole batch away. I gave them away on radio giveaways, everything. Anyway, this time around, I don't have anybody that's generous enough to pay for it. I'm not going to go call up the person that did the last time for me and ask them to do it again. That's rude. I don't beg for money, and I don't ask for money. So I'm doing a pre-order process. If you're interested in a shirt, and I'm going to do the pre-order process for about another week or two, and there will be some available afterwards, but I'm going to explain that in a second. The pre-order process is this. I need to know that there's a large enough yearning, quest, whatever, wanting of the T-shirts. There needs to be a large enough order from there needs to be enough people interested in the shirts for me to put in a large order. I don't want to get put in an order, and I don't want to happen to me what I've seen happen to other people where they end up paying out of their pocket, which with money that I do not have, to have these shirts because people say they want them and then they don't end up ordering them. So we're doing the pre-order process. You go to the page, you order it. Delivery takes about 3 to 4 weeks, as it says on the page. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks, but you will get your shirt. I will keep you notified as to what's going on. I will let everybody know what's going on, keep them in the loop. As soon as the shirts are printed and in my physical possession, I'll let everybody know, and then within a few days of that, all the orders will be fulfilled. The initial pre-orders will be fulfilled and mailed out, and everybody will get emailed a tracking number, and that'll be that. You'll be good to go. Now, there will be some T-shirts available after the pre-orders are filled, because obviously if I sell 45 shirts and I order 50 or I order 60, if I sell 45 shirts, I'm going to put in an order for like 60, we'll say, because that way I have a few extra. But I'm not going to have a ton extra. That's the thing. I'm not going to have an overabundance of T-shirts laying around. I'm not going to have 30 or 40 or 50 of them sitting around. Unless, if somebody did the same thing as last time and donated to me a certain amount of money to pay for a portion of T-shirts, or the entire batch, then I would end up doing the same thing I did last time. I'd end up giving them away. But I don't have that, so we're doing the pre-order process this time. Everybody who's interested in a shirt orders one, and I've gotten a huge reply already on Facebook and Twitter and just from the website. So now I wanted to record this video and throw it up on YouTube. I know I've been a bit long-winded, but I wanted to explain everything so there's no misconceptions and everybody understands the ordering process. That way I don't have to, email you back and you get all pissed off because you thought it was one way and it's not, and blah, 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 blah. So right now, pre-order process, another week or two, I'm going to let it go on. And then once I get a certain amount, I'm going to end the pre-order and I'll let everybody know. And then I'm going to order the shirts. Any orders that come in after that, they will get fulfilled via any T-shirts that I have left over. But I'll change up the ordering page and everything else and let everybody know when the pre-order process is done. And then, as I said, I will order a bit extra. That way, in case anybody misses the pre-order process, you still have a chance to get the shirts. As I said, they're limited edition. We don't constantly have them being made. We do, a run and that's it. And then I usually end up changing the logo between batches of shirts. So this is no exception either. As you can see, as I said, the front of the T-shirt and the back of the T-shirt, you could see Uncle Jack, the two puppets, and the advertisement for the radio show. And the last batch of shirts were different. So again, they come in OD green, black, limited edition. Go to the page. You can go here via the store or the little widget over here and click on it, and it'll bring you to the page. Thanks for listening. I hope you order a federaljack.com Down the Rabbit Hole t-shirt. If you do, thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting the website. Thank you for being a listener. And as one of my listeners said the other day, it would be pretty cool to be walking down the street and see somebody wearing one of these T-shirts. In reality, I have already had that happen. In certain parts of my travels, I've been places and I saw people with old federaljack.com stickers that we had put out years ago, and in one case, I actually saw a dude wearing one of my first T-shirts, the first run of T-shirts we had, so it's kind of interesting. Anyway, if you want the T-shirt, go to federaljack.com, check it out. Thanks for listening to the radio show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to both the show and the site over the years. Keep doing your research. As always, the solutions to our problems are an inside job. I love you all. I will talk to you all again very soon. I'm out.